Hey, Chaim.
Hey, Shom, how's it going?
Good, good. It's good to see you.
See you too.
Fantastic to see you. Always nice to see you.
Thank you. Definitely same here. You've helped me so much, so it's definitely awesome this.
Great. So, I want to ask you a couple of questions. It'd be really nice to hear your um, perspective. Hearing it
Absolutely.
side makes a big difference. I have my version, but it's most important is your version. I've been coaching you for a while now, and I'd love to hear some feedback. So, what was your problem before joining my program?
So there was definitely many problems. Before joining your gambling coaching, I was in a very bad place. I didn't really leave my apartment. I was depressed. I was unhappy. I knew I wanted success and I knew I wanted to be the best version of myself. I just didn't know how to get there, and I just couldn't do it myself. Like I was always slipping and like being very close to relapsing until we went out together for the first time, and that's when we spoke for the first time, I really saw like a connection there, and I saw how you could really help me.
Yeah, that was in that coffee place over there.
Sam's Bagels,
I remember that. Wow.
definitely remember that. It was over a year ago now. It's about 18 months ago.
Wow.
18 months. Yeah, it's been a long time.
What a transform
Only good things from there, that's for sure.
what a transformation. Wow. Okay.
Thank God.
What made you reach out for help?
What made me reach out for help? I tried doing it by myself. I tried very hard to do it by myself. I didn't want any help. I didn't want to open up. I didn't want to speak to anybody. I really wanted to do it myself, and I thought I could do it myself. But when it actually came down to it, this was something stronger than me. Addiction is not something very easy, you know, to get over by yourself. And I know there's many people who think they could do it by yourself, and I was definitely one of those who was gonna, you know, hard knuckle it, just get through it. I'm gonna do it, but I realized it wasn't possible. I may have been able to be sober, but it wasn't just about being sober for me. It was about having a good life, a life where I want to live, a life where it's what I was dreaming of as a child, what I've always been dreaming of. So that's what really made me reach out to you. And the reason I reached out to you specifically was because we've spoken in the past before you started helping me, and you showed a deep care for me. And I don't know what it was. There was some sort of connection there, and you really saw the good in me, and you saw how much I could achieve, and that's really what made me make that decision. It definitely wasn't easy to make that decision because I'm a guy who wants to do everything himself, doesn't want to open up, doesn't want to listen, wants to, do it my way or the highway. But I definitely learned through our coaching together that it's not my way or the highway. And yeah, that helped me tremendously as well.
That's very common among people struggling with that addiction, that they're very stuck in their own way. So,
Definitely makes sense because when we're addiction, we'll do anything to get that high. So that's the type of nature I definitely had, and I know multiple people have that too. So it makes sense.
how would you describe my coaching?
Very tailor made to my specific needs, um, and extremely honest. Everything. Like I never felt at any point that you were there just to make money off coaching. I've done many coaches, many therapies in the past, and many times I've felt that, they cared about me, but really it's a profession and they need to make money. Over here, I never ever felt that you needed to make money off me. If anything, you under you undercharged me because I called you at all hours of the morning and you were really there for me. And I would say, you helped me get to a much better place in my life, a much better place.
That's nice. Nice to hear. So overall, how did your situation improve since joining my program?
So I would say the first few months was very, very tough. And I was calling you a lot and I was struggling and I was close to relapse because I was all over the place. I would say there was a point where I made the decision that I really needed to keep this up. And that's when the coaching really helped me because that's when I was able to listen. That's when I was able to be open minded. And that's when I was really able to just do the steps the way you taught me to do it, the way just listen to what you were telling me. That was the most important thing. And I would say for me, the way my life changed, well, now I'm almost 22 months sober. I do a meeting once a week. I have coaching. Um, I have coaching every so often. It's not once a week, but it's every so often. I would say I'm in a fantastic job right now, making a lot of money. On the way to being very successful. I've been in a relationship now for over a year, and this is what I always dreamed of. I definitely dreamed of being a lot wealthier, but I know that will come with time, and that's definitely something you've told me it will come with time. And you've been right because over time, there's been opportunities, just lots of different things have come my way, which never would have come my way because I wouldn't have been able to keep up. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I would have burnt out. You just really helped me channel my excitement, my motivation in the right way. And it's totally changed my life. The way I have a relationship with my parents these days, and how my parents always tried to like ask you how I was doing, and you really kept up the discreet, I don't know how to pronounce it, the client privilege. I listen, my English is not the best over here, but the client privilege. What do you call it, Shlomo?
Discretion,
What do you say?
limited discretion.
Yeah, discretion. You really kept that up. And I would say as well, my relationship with my parents, my family, on how everything has gone, it's just gone upwards since we started. And I could not believe where I'm at today. It's awesome.
Nice. You become very independent.
Yes, definitely. And at times I was thought I was independent and like I said, okay, I don't need it anymore. And then, you made me realize how, yes, I'm independent, but it's not about stopping straight away. It's about, slowly getting there. And that really helped me because now we're back to the place where I'm independent, but I need to ask for help when I need it. And it's important that, and I really saw that in my recovery, and in my life, it's important, and it's really helped me tremendously. I cannot believe the life I live today. I'm really forever grateful.
Yeah. I keep on smiling because I know how it changed, and I'm super happy for you
You
because
remember like 18 months ago where I was, not leaving my apartment, just wanting to stay home, watch movies, or whatever it was, moving from one addiction to the other. I just, you know, now it's crazy.
yeah,
I'm getting emotional over here.
it's good. It's good. It's yeah, it's the real deal.
Yeah,
You,
definitely.
so many people want what you have today, and I know
Yeah,
you worked for it, and you can go
yeah.
say, "Hey guys, I worked for it." It doesn't come by itself like we always wanted. We always want
No,
and straight away, but you worked for it, and I know you keep on working for it, and that's awesome.
yes, I try my hardest.
So anything that surprised you or made you happy about my coaching? Anything specific?
So I would say a few things in specific. I would say number one was how available you were there for me when I really needed you, and how you also made strict boundaries. That really, showed me how you could be there for someone, but you're also gonna make boundaries. So that was definitely something, I remember and I tried to implement in my own life. I would say another thing was at one point, I had this obsession and it was getting in the way of our coaching. And you were close to saying, let's stop it all. Because it wasn't a good characteristic. It wasn't good what was going on. Um, and you decided to think about it and you decided when there's a will, there's a way, and we made a way for it to happen. And I feel so grateful that we did that, because that was like early on, and we were able to really move past that and work with that, and now I'm at an awesome place. So that was definitely something that was unique about your coaching, was how even with what was going on, you still worked out a way to do it, and we were massively successful.
Nice.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes, yes, yes. I remember. Yeah, I remember it. And wow, you're awesome. You're awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. And honestly, thank you, Shlomo. I could not thank you enough for what you've done for me in my life. Um, yeah, honestly, I have no words, because my life has changed drastically. Now everyone, whoever wants to do this, have still got to put in a lot of work. And that's definitely something I don't want people to ever, you know, misunderstand over here, that it's a magic wand. It's not a magic wand. There's a lot of work to put in, but you definitely were the best person for me. You really tailor made your coaching towards my needs.
Okay.
So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Sure, sure. Your shirt says dreams.
Be honest, I don't know. That's another thing I'm remembering, was another thing I'm just remembering right now when you mentioned my shirt, was um, right at the beginning, when we met for one of the first times, and we went shopping together. You took me shopping, and I had an entire panic attack. And I was like, shopping? I can't go shopping. I don't know what to make a decision. How do I buy my clothes? What should I get? And I didn't know what to do. And you were like, nope, you gotta get some clothes now. I'm not gonna help you. Nobody in the store is allowed to help you. And you believed in me that I was already at that stage where I could make that. I was like, no, I need help. I tried all my fake tears, everything to try. No, well, not fake, but I tried everything for someone to help me. Even in the shop, whilst you were looking the other way, I ran to one of the ladies, and you were like, no, Chaim, you can't do that. No. And I made my decision, and now I'm able to go shopping. Yes, I have a girlfriend who, sometimes helps me, but I make decisions, and it's not just about the clothes, it's about what else that has done for me in life. It's about making decisions as a whole. I never realized how hard it was for me. So it was just one of the many stories that I could remember.
Nice. All right. So just to finish up, is
Yeah,
is there like a message you have for anyone out there struggling with gambling or alcohol or drugs, any addiction? Is there like a message you want to pass on to them?
definitely. Say the message is, I know you guys think there isn't a way out. There is a way out. You're gonna have to put in a lot of work. It's not a magic wand, but with the right work and working with Shlomo, it's gonna help you tremendously, and you're gonna be able to live your best life. And that's what we're here for. Otherwise, you know, I get it why we do all these drugs, alcohol, gambling. We're unhappy. We're not in a good place. But what if you could be in a good place and be the best version of you, achieving your dreams as a child, as a teenager, or just your dreams in general? I think, for everyone out there, there's always a way out, and Shlomo has helped me tremendously. And I hope to be able to give back one day too, at my own pace. But 100%, there's a way out. You do not need to do this the rest of your life. And let's be real, you don't want to do this for the rest of your life. I know I thought I want to do this, I want to party, but you don't want to be 30 years old with no money and no kids, divorced or suicidal in mental hospitals, going in and out of regular hospitals for drinking. You just don't want to be there. So there's a way out. Always remember that.
Okay, that's powerful. I like the part that you said you're gonna help others in the future.
I
That's
would definitely want to do that.
powerful. All right. Thank you, Charles.
No problem. Thank you, Shlomo, for everything you've done for me. Really, really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you so much. All
No
right.
problem.
Have a nice day.